Welcome back. A former candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, in the 2021 Anambra State governorship election, Valentine Ozigbo, has defected to the All Progressives Congress. Ozigbo, who is a close ally of Labour Party's presidential candidate in the 2023 general elections, Peter Obi, joined the APC 24 hours after resigning from the Labour Party. He noted that his decision to join the APC is born out of his commitment to the development of Anambra State, his interest in progressive governance, and his desire to work alongside forward-thinking leaders. I still have with me Paul Chukwuma to discuss this matter. Now, Paul, very quickly, Ozigbo is Peter Obi's ally. How do you think this defection would influence the Labour Party's ability to consolidate its influence in Anambra first and Southeast as a whole?
Yes, I don't know much about Labour Party.
Okay.
I can only talk about the party I know about, which is APC. For the frontline aspirant in Anambra State under the Labour Party to defect to APC, that can only tell the Anambra and indeed Nigerians one thing. It lends credence to the fact that APC is becoming the beautiful bride in Anambra State for all serious-minded politicians in Anambra. It also lends credence to the fact that Labour Party is gradually fizzling out. I've never heard since my engagement with political activities that a leading candidate would dump his party to join another few weeks to the primaries. So what it means is that APC is getting momentum in Anambra State.
Right.
APC remains a party to beat. Valentine Ozigbo is a gentleman as far as I'm concerned, and he's a true Onyanambra. And if he has decided to jettison the old toga of Labour Party to join the APC, it's not a decision that you take, with a pinch of salt. It's a decision that you must look beyond the action to find out what is dragging him. And what is dragging him is the current position of APC in Anambra State. APC, from every indication, is the party to beat, and this finds expression in the number of Ndi Anambra that have already declared interest to run for governorship under the APC. So we might be seeing the last days of Labour Party in Anambra State, at least. And I think is a good development for Ndi Anambra, because the engagement with the grassroots by APC is yielding fruits.
All right. Well, while you establish that, you try to stay on that. At the moment, as we speak right now, the Labour Party supporters, are not very happy with this defection, because they are saying Ozigbo Valentine flew on the embers of the support of the Labour Party, but now he has defected. They are saying they've been betrayed, they've been used, thereabout. You are saying the Labour Party will fizzle out, but this same Labour Party gave him that support and, projected his presence. Now he has defected. There's quite a number of, sorry tones from the Labour Party faithfuls. They're not happy with what is happening at the moment. So how do you think he will be able to reconcile, the situation, knowing fully well that quite a majority of the support he got from the LP are not going to be with him now that he's, trying to fly the flag of APC in Anambra?
No, like I said, I don't know much about Labour Party.
Right.
Because
but you are aware
I can only speak for the APC that I've a party I belong to. Yes, but the point is, Valentine Ozigbo has never won any election under the platform of Labour Party. So I wonder why anybody will be saying that the popularity or the visibility he enjoys in Anambra today it's courtesy of the Labour Party. So the gentleman is a very seasoned entrepreneur, technocrat, and is someone that has evaluated the political ecosystem in Anambra State and decided for himself and his followers to join the APC. What it means is that the Labour Party members who are not happy have every reason not to be happy, because the party is coming to an end, like I said. It's gradually fizzling out, and we're expecting more the campaigns from Labour Party and indeed other political parties to join the APC. But saying that the visibility that Valentine Ozigbo enjoys in Anambra State, it's because of the Labour Party, has no foundation in reality.
Okay.
Because he has not even contested before for any election under the Labour Party. Labour Party in Anambra is not behind whatever Chief Valentine Ozigbo has done.
Right.
I know as a member of the party and as a frontline aspirant, it's natural that the party members will feel, have the sense of a second-class, citizen in the political landscape, because they've lost one of their best to APC, and I sympathize with them, but I welcome Chief Valentine Ozigbo to the APC family, and hope that with his coming in and that number of the huge followers that are joining him from Labour Party, we will end up re-engaging ourselves and rededicating ourselves as APC members to Ndi Anambra in terms of our grassroots engagement.
All right, what is your current assessment of Governor Soludo's performance so far in the state? And if you were to give your recommendations with the principals or the players that would give him a run in the next election, who would they be in your opinion?
Without sounding immodest, we are looking at about 3 years of Professor Soludo's leadership in Anambra State as a governor. I think it's been quite abysmal in terms of performance. And I'm not going to say that for the fun of saying it, and I'm going to limit myself to a number of few indicators that will clearly show how badly the APGA leadership under Professor Soludo has performed. Take, for instance, the issue of insecurity, which is our biggest problem. Anambra State is a ghost of itself as we speak. We have a litany of insecurity problems in Anambra State. And the worst, as we speak, is that nobody is safe anywhere in Anambra State. The lay people are not safe, the religious are not safe, the priests are not safe. Nobody is safe. And yet we are supposed to have a subnational government in place whose responsibility and whose primary task, obligation to the people is to secure lives and properties. So insecurity in Anambra has gone to a very low level that everybody is worried. Kidnapping is a thing every day. About minimum of 10 to 15, 20 persons are kidnapped from the state capital. I'm not talking about what happens in the villages. And nothing is being done about it. And interestingly, some of us started speaking out, and the governor, by way of response, came up with what he called the Agune Chamber under the Homeland Security Law, where he brought the Agune Chamber into the Anambra security system. But to tell you, this is even worse than what we used to have before the law. Right. Because looking at the law itself, you find out that the composition of the Agune Chamber, the powers given to Agune Chamber, the functions of Agune Chamber, and even the governor's supervisory role of the Agune Chamber security outfit, is more or less a decoy, a grand decoy structured to ensure that the governor uses the security outfit to intimidate political opponents, to ensure his re-election bid, which is becoming very an uphill task. And so we have a big problem, and then that problem has been compounded by the law, on Agune Chamber, the Homeland Security Law. And if you look at specific sections of this law, you'll find the challenges, with it. If you look at Section 5, subsection 5 of this law, well, you see the problem. You see the problem with it. And then even if you leave security by the side, you look at education. He's supposed to be a professor of economics. So education is supposed to be his forte.
All right, Paul.
But when you look at Anambra State, you'll be shocked to hear that some towns are not having government primary schools.
All right, Paul Chukwuma, I understand.
You're going towns out of 177 are not having government primary schools.
Hold on a bit, Paul.
And we're having a professor who is in charge of the state.
Paul, hold on a bit. I understand time is of essence here. We really don't have much time. The question I want to ask is, all of these allegations you're making, some would say they are just mere allegations. You don't have what facts do you have to really prove that some of these, structures he has set up is set up to actually put him in an advantageous position for his re-election? Please, in 1 minute, because we don't have much time. Hopefully we can do this again and have a lengthy time to talk about this.
No, like I said, the government has performed abysmally very poor, in all key indices. If you do the mapping of leadership and governance, you'll find out insecurity, Anambra is nowhere. I don't know what the governor is using the security vote for. Kidnapping is happening every day, every city, every village. We are talking about education. We have more than 47 towns without basic primary schools by government. We are talking about the welfare of the teachers. It's nothing to write home about. We talk about the minimum wage. It has not been fully implemented. It is implemented in a haphazard manner that is not evenly distributed, that took care of only the lower end without the upper end. You talk about infrastructure. For instance, where I come from is supposed to be the food basket of Anambra State. We don't even have roads.
All right, Paul. We don't have much time anymore, Paul.
And all that.
Paul, we don't have much time anymore. I want to just say thank you very much for your time on the show. And I was hopefully thinking you were going to give us more, insight, because in a state where APGA is dominant, what chances do the APC have? But obviously, it's another day for another discussion. Hopefully, you come back again for a lengthy talk. But thank you so much for your time on the show.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right, thank you. And that's our show for today. Remember, you can follow the conversation on our social media platforms at TVC News NG or on our website at tvcnews.tv. I am Marco Tabo. Until next week, goodbye.